We are under the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anibal Sanchez gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Marte gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Three balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Eaton going back, and that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
At the plate, David Peralta. Lifted down the line in left.
Peralta.
And this will wind up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Toward the gap in right center, this is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks are up for 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Alex Young is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Trey Turner with a solo shot. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Batting second.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Batting third, no left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Liner toward right center. And that is going to get down out there. Extra bases for Kendrick. He's in at second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Now the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A bouncer up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. Ball's there, and he is out at third. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set, and the pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Votes got it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning and 1 man left on. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Nationals 2. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball outside. Yep.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 49, Alex Young.
So here now's the pitcher, Alex Young. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Spin and a throw back to second, And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So here's Starlin Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Starlin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Ahmed ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate, Victor Robles, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Anibal Sanchez. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
The batter, number 7.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here now is Trey Turner as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are with none out. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Two and 1 to count to Trey Turner.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two 2-1. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a strike. 0-1.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Soto, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Howie Kendrick, an RBI first time around. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. This is hit high and deep out to left. Peralta going back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of 2 things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Merrill Kelly is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. In now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he rips it on the ground to 2nd. Marte gloves it, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Nationals 7 and the Diamondbacks 3. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Ketel Marte, he hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Playing 11.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3 balls, 1 strike to Ketel Marte.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Eduardo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
1-1.
No, outside.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 4. It's 7-3. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Suzuki.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
A runner at second, nobody out. That That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. And now for Washington, Victor Robles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one. One ball.
One out and a runner on second base. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Anibal Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Nationals 7 and the Diamondbacks 3. Digging in, Christian Walker as we begin the top of the 4th.
Arizona, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Too high. No ball. 1 strike.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Struck well, but the leadoff man set down to begin inning number 4. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Off the corner with the splitter. It's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Calhoun, a native of Arizona, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Riding in once again, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Two 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, first baseman, Sanchez.
Now to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Right.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Zimmerman is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman Marte. Reined in. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Nationals on top, 7-3. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch.
No, that's the
Some
ball.
action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
No strike.
One and one to the D-backs leadoff man.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Popped him up. Suzuki is right there, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another chance. Nick Ahmed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
No. 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Sanchez coming up on pitch number 7. Victim last time around. On its way is pitch number 75. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hops this one up. Marte ranging into shallow right, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him, and he'll reach first safely.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Victor Robles digging in now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's got it. Marte for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Roenis Elias takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Roenis Elias.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Escobar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Therefore it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Christian Walker. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's
Elias playing here in his age 31 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and a 2-seam fastball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
And that one got a piece of him.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Vogt's in a hole. 0-2 to him.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No. Playing 12. 1-2 to count.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0.
Hey.
And it's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the second out. Ildemaro Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For Arizona, number 15, Ildemaro Vargas.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Playing 2-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. From the stretch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
No strike.
Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Nationals 7 and the Diamondbacks 5. Mike Leake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Arizona, number 8, Mike Leake.
As Drupal Cabrera is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Cabrera.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now that
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Leak, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Adam Eaton. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Leak's ready. Here he comes, 0-1.
Ball, no.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Ready once again, Juan Soto. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Changeup laid off down around the shins. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Looking up is Marte, and this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him as they open up a 4-run lead. Kendrick will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. Tough way to make a living. It's now 9-5. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Daniel Sanchez.
7th inning, ready to roll. Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2-1 to count. Popped up. Back behind second. Kendrick over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One gone now in the Arizona 7th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 0-2 once more.
Ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Popped him up. Zimmerman over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Arizona. They could use a good cup of ambition. It's 9-5. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Zimmerman. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Zimmerman.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Kurt Suzuki. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No. 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a ground ball for Ahmed at short. Scooped up on the first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pitch on the way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Popped up. Vogt is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wander Suero is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Yan Gomes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 10, Yan Gomes.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Two balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 pitch is laid off and the count runs full. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding in, Stephen Vogt. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Has a look, now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2.
Ball, no.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Will Harris is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Starling Marte will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. As a look, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bends down and he barehands it. Oh, an incredible stab, but they inch a little closer as the run comes home.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. So stepping in, Ketel Marte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A 1-0 delivery.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Looking to minimize the damage here.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike one. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready now, David Peralta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Ready with the 0-1.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kendrick has a play. And the inning is over. Stephon Crichton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 58, Stephon Crichton.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. Ready with the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And in the bat is Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
63, Sean Doolittle.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off elite closers.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kendricks got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. From the stretch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. One out, nobody on. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
1-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
So digging in now, Stephen Vogt, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-7 the final score in this ball game. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Anibal Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Alex Young allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.